You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo. Breaking news. Something happened in Brickell in Miami. Without further ado, I'm going to play the clip. All right. Without further ado, here we go.
Details are emerging from the investigation of a deadly stabbing at a luxury high-rise in Brickell. It is a story that was Sunday when a 17-year-old was killed in a unit. The 26-year-old suspect was then also found dead. Chris Hush is live for us from Miami Police Headquarters.
So the 17-year-old is unalive and the 26-year-old is unalive. So they're going to explain the details what led to this situation in this high-rise in Brickell, Miami.
Chris, tell us more about the victim now that we have an age and perhaps an identity.
And before we get to the age and identity of what he's going to speak on, this is on their end that the game is going in and out, that they're going in and out on their service. All right? Not on my end. Let's go.
That continues to have many twists and turns here. The identities of both the victim and the suspect, as you heard, have been released by Miami police. And now police are also confirming that this 17-year-old was stabbed to death while he was asleep in that unit.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So he was sleeping and this happened.
A teenager stabbed to death while he was asleep in a 34th floor condo unit inside the Icon Brickell building in Miami. It's the latest development released by Miami police investigators who say 17-year-old Dominic Farrell was found dead when officers arrived at the building on Sunday. The unit's door was unlocked with no signs of forced entry.
So his door was unlocked with no forced entry.
Today, police also confirmed the identity of the suspect, 26-year-old Brickell. Police say he was seen on surveillance cameras running from the building to a construction site across the street. Later Sunday, police found his body on the lower floors of the building that is currently under construction. Investigators believe he fell to his death, although it's unclear if it was accidental or intentional.
It's just that feeling of not knowing, feeling unsafe.
Residents at the property say the stabbing happened in Tower 3, a building that shares space with the W Hotel and where many owners host their units for short-term vacation rentals.
So this particular area they have where it's called Airbnb, and then they have the W Hotel blend in with the Airbnb complex, out in that part of Brickell of Miami. All right, let's continue.
For the third day in a row, Miami police were seen at the Icon Brickell building as investigators try to get to the bottom of what happened, facing many twists in the investigation along the way.
What led to this? There was no party going on. There was not a large group. So it seems like whoever did this just went into that apartment.
And just a moment ago, I was able to reach out to the mother of the 17-year-old victim. She tells me that right now the family is not commenting and and asked us to respect her privacy during this investigation. We also know this was not a domestic incident. That's according to Miami police, who are still trying to figure out what this relationship was between these two men. We are expecting to get more updates from Miami police later today.
As time goes on, we'll get more of what's going on with this situation. It's an unfortunate situation, so we don't know what these two individuals, what led to the 26-year-old to unalive the 17-year-old and supposedly unalive himself at one of the construction sites. As many of you know that's been to Miami, they are continuing to build. So some way, somehow, he found his way to muzzle into the construction site. I don't know if he worked for the construction site, because I know that you can't just go into the construction site in Miami. So I don't know how he got in. The point is he did, and look like he unalived this situation. So we'll get more details. All I can tell you is stay prayed up. Stay focused, y'all. Don't get involved with people. If it's anything unusual, make that move, meaning separate yourself from these deities, these entities, because it's wild out here. It's wild out here for real. So that's it on that. I'm going to turn the camera over to me and give you my final analysis. Peace. All right, I'm back. What I take from this video of this unfortunate situation in Miami and Brickell is that they say the door was unlocked, so do they know each other? It's possible. What kind of relations these people have? Respect to the parents or the family of the individual that's no longer here. They don't want to, deal with it. They're letting the authorities deal with it. So as more information come out, I'll look into see if they have any content. Do they have any social media outlets? If they do, we will get more further information, meaning y'all help me out if y'all know anything of this. You can reach out to me in the comment section. More so, message me for those who may have details on my Instagram. You know my Instagram by now. All right, this is Floridian Rollo signing off. Peace.